Hi guys, so it's Marcus here. Another video. And in today's video, I'm basically going to be talking you through our final news package and what it's like when we compare it to sort of some videos that we got our influences from obviously other videos than the ones I'm comparing right now. And just see the differences, similarities, and what we could have possibly done, and things that we've done that possibly more professional news packages could have done. So anyway, let's get right in there. So what have I chosen? Well, here I've got a D News video. So D News is from the Discovery sort of brand. And anyway, and so I've been watching this news channel for a while. And they basically do videos on everything and anything that you can think of. They're very upbeat, casual, and one of the reasons why I really do like them is because they tend to be so positive. So you're not only drawn into the information that they're telling you, but in fact, after viewing it, you come away from the video with an sort of air of positivity, which I think overall that's created by just a very nice sort of post production input and production input, which leads to the overall effect being very positive. Then I've got CNET. Now, CNET are usually known for their reviews on different technological products and etc. Tend to be slightly more professional. Still carrying a sort of casual look, but just maybe slightly more professional than D News. Okay, so to get started off with, so here's a frame which I've just paused it on. Weekly update of the opening sequence, our opening sequence, and you see here, Adarsh, our presenter, he's going for the jeans suit jacket look. It's not the full suit, so immediately you're given that sort of idea that okay, we're not very very formal. We're going for the casual sort of usual person. Slightly more grassroots journalism than behind a desk sort of BBC sort of news you'd get.
Imagine his reaction if he'd seen 100 more rainbows.
Again,
between what you can see.
Here we have blue lights to this presenter.
Digital.
And what is he wearing? Well, he's wearing a T-shirt with a Mini Cooper on it, and he's not looking smart. He's just looking casual, and that kind of gives you a nicer viewing experience because you can relate to them more. It's more, oh, there's someone around our own age. Obviously he looks older, but they've got the same sort of view on technology. They're interesting, and here again,
on Brian Tong here, and welcome to the.
They're both very speaking upbeat. They're giving you a lot of you become very interested in what they're saying.
Amplified for everything good and bad inside the.
And look, he's wearing a shirt which is open with a T-shirt underneath. So both very casual.
Outside the Apple Store in Covent Garden, here to talk about Wayfinder, and if Wayfinder is the future to disability assistance.
What is Wayfinder? Wayfinder is
and then again in our
app which allows blind,
sort of this is all very casual,
in the future.
Nice sort of it's got a grassroots look, I'd say.
Now, if you were paying attention to the tech world this week, Microsoft had the best tech keynote we've seen this entire year. What?
That's right. That there. You wouldn't find that in a BBC News production or anything like that. So that's it really
Microsoft
gives you the sense.
Best tech keynote we've seen this entire year. What? That's right.
In a way, it's kind of drawing you in more. It's saying, here we go, slightly, not necessarily, slightly more immature, relating more to kind of people our age.
My name's Catherine, and I'm part of the Wayfinder team.
So here we have the logo, our watermark on the bottom right hand of the screen.
Your senses are
DNews have at the top left. I mean, they're quite similar. That it's quite sort of 50% opacity. So it's it's you can it's slightly transparent. You can see through it. And here, wow, CNET have it on
the best
both
keynote
sides
of the year.
Here there's a nice link here to their YouTube channel. But yeah, so they have it both sides. So there's a lot of imagery going on there. DNews, obviously, just there. But then they have the whole background, which is also advertising their brand. So it's quite interesting. I mean, we've only gone with the watermark in the bottom right hand of the screen. I mean, when these sliders do come in, you do see the weekly update. So I guess that's another way of branding our company. So yeah, so they're all relatively the same. I mean, they're all professional looking logos. CNET's looking very. Here we have relatively the same color. Really, it's kind of grayish. Sorry, more whitey. The nice white there. So I think it does make the overall feel of the package a lot more professional, I'd say. And then we'll get a slider in, see what their new slider looks like here. Let's just try and find it. I don't think we'll be able to find it. I don't think we do find it. I think he just...
Remember that double rainbow guy? Well, can you imagine his reaction if he'd seen 100 more rainbows?
I think he just introduces himself.
Hello, visionaries. Julian here for DNews. Your senses are an illusion.
Yeah, so nothing comes up there. Let's just see if let's see if we can see if there's.
Hi,
any
today we're
new
joined by
sliders
a
here.
very special guest.
Yeah,
Julia,
here we go. Look
AP. I totally
here.
know.
So this is a new slider that comes in. Let's see how it comes in.
Hi guys, Lisette here for.
So it kind of.
Hi guys, Lisette here.
It kind of just pops up from the center. It expands. And yeah, so that's quite a professional looking one. Again, going with the dots, the sort of whole theme here. In comparison to our one,
Hi guys, Adash here for
we've
the weekly
still
update.
got
Outside the Apple Store in
we've still got the idea of blue and white. So again, we're still linking it. I mean, they've got the grey, which also kind of links to their, to their logo, to their imagery, and the white again. So we've gone with the same sort of theories that other companies have gone with. Let's see, CNET. I mean, here, look. So they've gone with also white and a bit of black and grey there, and they've really, yeah, both have kind of blended their colours and used them correctly. I mean, not used them correctly, but used them in a way that just reinforces their imagery as a brand, really. And so we've done that as well. And then, okay, so now I'm going to compare our animation sequence. So here it is.
Low energy, otherwise known as BLE. Using this, it sends pulses along a route, in this case the London Underground tube stations. The smartphone can then work out where you are and through your headphones can direct you to your desired destination.
Okay, so yeah, so let's look at this next
TV
one.
and computer screens use mosaics of red, green, and blue lights to display images. Digital cameras detect varying levels of red, green, and blue light when you take a picture. It's technology designed around our biology. Well, most people's biology.
Okay, so okay, well, I can immediately notice the first main thing is that actually they're both similar in terms of the way they're narrated on top of the animation. So they both speak very quickly, giving the information very quickly, and you come out of it feeling, in a way, you've been given like a sort of a very quick burst of information, which is going along with our target market, which is digital natives that take in news very fast and get bored quickly. And so we wanted to, we don't want these things to be boring or else you lose attention. So that's what we kind of did there. So, yeah. So one other example of how our animation links to a sort of animation, well, it's the same opening sequence I've used in comparison before from DNews. I'm using a lot of elements from DNews just because they were really sort of our main aim was to kind of create a package which was as sort of energizing as theirs, because we're going for the same target market and we're going for the same overall sort of effect. So here is our
For visually impaired young Londoners feel
this is our animation sequence. So they're kind of but we called it the bubble sequence because they're kind of circular bubble-like shapes of text on them. And so I actually got my inspiration when creating these from this opening sequence by DNews, because they use, it just adds it to a really nice effect. And so that's why I use these, and they've turned out to actually work quite well, I think. So I've taken a few elements, and then again, they actually have the sort of circular idea going on in the background as well. So I think it's just another sort of clean, minimalist look.